Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix when you're unable to launch Dungeons 4 game on your Windows computer or if you're facing crashing and freezing issue. Now I have provided steps for both Steam and Xbox Game Pass users. So if you have the game on Xbox app or store, you can perform all the applicable steps. And for Steam users also I provided the steps. Now the first step is to restart a computer. Do not ignore this step. Simply restart your computer once and after the system restart, launch the game. Next step is to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, just make sure that you allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows security, in that case open Windows settings, go to settings and then go to privacy and security if you have Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, click on update and security. In Windows 10, when you click on update and security, you will find Windows security. In Windows 11, click on privacy and security, then click on Windows security. Now click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down, at the end you will see manage ransomware protection. Click on it. Now click on allow an app through controlled folder access. Click on yes to allow. Now click on add an allowed app. Now click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. If the game is installed in C drive, open C drive, program files x86 if you have the game on Steam, and then open Steam folder. Now open the Steam apps folder. Now open the common folder. Over here you will find the Dungeons 4 folder. I don't have the game on Steam. I have the game on Xbox app. So for Xbox app users, you can skip this step. This is valid for Steam users. So once you go to the game installation folder, you can open the game folder, select the game exe file. This is just an example. I'm showing you a different game. So once you open the Dungeons 4 folder, select the game exe file, and once it is added over here, now type in control panel in Windows search box and then go to control panel. Now click on system and security, Windows Defender Firewall. Click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Click on change settings on the top and then click on allow another app. Click on browse. Again go to the game installation folder of Dungeons 4 and then select the Dungeons 4 exe file and then click on open. Once the game is added, click on add. Once the game is added over here, now you can launch the game. Now the next step is to verify the game files. Now for Steam users, you can go to Steam, make a right click on the, you can go to library and then make a right click on the game. I don't have the Dungeons 4 game over here. I'll show you a different game. So you make sure that you make a right click on Dungeons 4 game and then select properties and then go to install files and then click on verify integrity of game files. After the verification, launch the game. Now if you have the game on Xbox app, in that case go to Xbox app, make a right click on the game and then select manage and then go to files tab and then click on verify and repair. Click on yes. You can read this, then click on yes, and once the verification is done, you can launch the game. This may take a couple of seconds or maybe a minute, and once you see the play option, you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to run the game as an administrator from the game installation folder. For Steam users, go to Steam, make a right click on Dungeons 4 game. This is just an example. I'm showing you a different game. I don't have the game on Steam. I have the game on Xbox app. So this is just an example. So make a right click on the game and then select manage, then click on browse local files. It will straight away take you to the game installation folder. Now find the game exe file. You find Dungeons 4 exe file and then make a right click and then select properties and then go to this tab and then put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator. Click on apply, click on OK, make a double click on Dungeons 4 exe file and then launch the game from the game installation folder. Still you're facing the problem, again go to properties and this time put a check on the box which says run this program in compatibility mode for select Windows 8 over here and then click on apply, click on OK, launch the game. If that does not work, you can try Windows 7, click on apply, click on OK and then launch the game. Still you're facing the problem. If this is not helping, you can uncheck both the boxes and then follow the next step. Now for Xbox Game Pass user, to run the game as an administrator, make a right click on the game, select manage and then under the general tab here you can see create desktop shortcut. Click on it. Now once you click on it, go to desktop, and over here you can see Dungeons 4 exe shortcut. Make a right click on the shortcut and then click on run as administrator. So you can launch the game as an administrator and then check. Next step is to do a clean installation of your graphics driver. So if you have NVIDIA card, go to NVIDIA website. If you have AMD card, go to AMD website. I'm showing for NVIDIA. So go to NVIDIA website. Now over here select the right product type and then select right product series. So whichever product series you have, select your product series and then select your graphic card. So make sure that you select your graphic card over here. Now if you have Windows 10, select Windows 10. If you have Windows 11, select Windows 11 and then click on start search and then scroll down. The latest GeForce Game Ready driver right now is driver version 546.01. This is the studio one. This is GeForce Game Ready driver. You have to install this one and the latest is 546.02. Now click on get download. Now click on download now, and once this download is complete, run this exe file. Now once you run this exe file, you will see this screen. Click on agree and continue and then put a check on the box which says custom and then click on next and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure that you put a check on perform a clean installation and then click on next and let the installation complete, and after the installation restart your computer and then launch the game. Now the next step is to run the game on dedicated graphic card. Now this is for both Steam and Game Pass user. So type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings. And then over here click on browse and then go to the game installation folder. Again select the game folder and then click on add. Once the game is added, this is just an example. Once the game is added, I'm showing with different game. Once the game is added, click on options and then select high performance and then click on save. Now if you have the game on Xbox app, in that case click on this down arrow over here which shows desktop app. Click on this and then select Microsoft Store app and then click on browse. You will see the game in the list. So here you can see the game. Select the game and then once the game is added, click on options, select high performance. Now click on save and then launch the game. Now the next step is to delete the save game files. Now before you delete the save game files, let me inform you that you will lose all the game progress. You have to start everything from scratch. So if you agree, open my file explorer and then go to this PC, open C drive. Now open users folder. Now open your username folder and then open app data. If you don't see app data over here on the top, click on view, select show and then put a check on hidden items. You should be able to see app data folder. Now in Windows 10, somewhere over here you will find the view option and click on view and then somewhere over here you will find the hidden items box. So put a check on hidden items and you should be able to see app data folder. Open app data folder. Now open the local folder and then here you can see Calypso Media. Open this folder, open this Dungeon 4. So this may be a save game file. So you have to make a right click on Dungeons 4 folder over here and then click on delete. Once this is deleted, now go back and then open local low folder and over here you can see again Calypso Media and then here you can see Dungeons 4. Make a right click and then click on delete. Once this is deleted, now you can try to launch the game. Now once that is deleted from the local low, here you can see Calypso Media. Again go back and then open this roaming folder and if you see the Calypso Media, open this. Here you can see Dungeons 4. Make a right click on delete. So delete the Dungeons 4 from local low and roaming and then launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to, for Steam users, you can try DX11 or DX12 in launch option. This is just again this is just an example. Make a right click on Dungeons 4 game, select properties and in the launch option over here type in -DX11. Now once you type in, you can close this, launch the game and then check. Still you're facing the problem. This time try -DX12 and then try to launch it and then check. Still you're facing the problem. If it's still not launching, you can remove this clear it, and then follow the next step. Now, the next step is to install Visual C++ file. For this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. Over here, you can see Visual Studio 2015, 17, 19, and 22. Download x86 and then run this exe file. If you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. In my case, it is already installed. It's telling me to restart my computer. So please ignore the error message. I have already installed it. Now download this x64. You have to download both x86 and x64. So click on x64 exe file and then run this exe file. And then again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install option, click on install. In my case, both are already installed. Once installed, you will see restart option like this. So make sure that you restart your computer. Restart is a must after this, and after the system restart, you can launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to, now if you are able to launch the game, then switch to window mode. You can switch to borderless window mode, or you can switch to window mode. So switch to window or borderless window mode and lower down graphics settings. So if you're not able to launch the game, you can skip this step. So if you're able to launch the game from Steam or Xbox app and then lower down graphics settings. So go to options over here and then go to display. Now go to graphics option. Now if this is set to full screen, you can try window full screen. You can even switch to window mode. Now once you switch to window mode, if the VSync is on, turn it off. If the FPS is set to unlimited, you can try 144 or 120. You can even lower down more. Now scroll down. Now if the bloom is set to high, you can select medium over here and then apply the settings and then check the performance. Now the next step is to disconnect additional controller connected to the computer. So if you have any additional controller disconnected, unplug any external devices which are not using. So if you have these devices connected, disconnect all the additional USB adapter external devices and then launch the game. Also disable Steam overlay. For this, go to Steam and then make a right click on the Dungeons 4 game and then select properties and then turn off this option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game. Turn this off and then launch the game. Now the next step is to close all the overlay applications. So if you have any other overlay application, like if you have overlay on in Discord, turn it off. If you have overlay on in GeForce Experience, turn it off. So close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Also close all the overclocking applications. So if you have MSI Afterburner or Riva Tuner, any other overclocking application, make sure that you close all the overclocking application and then launch the game. Also make sure that you don't have any services or application running, the third-party services or application. Make sure that you close all the background application and then launch the game, including all your browsers. Also, if you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Now to perform clean boot, type in system configuration in Windows search box and then click on system configuration and then go to the services tab and then put a check on the box which says hide all Microsoft services and then click on disable all. In my case, this option is grayed out. I already did it. In your case, this will be highlighted. So make sure that you put a check on hide all Microsoft services first and then click on disable all, then click on apply, click on OK. You will see a restart option, restart your computer and then launch the game. Next step is to increase the virtual memory. So to increase the virtual memory, type in view advanced system settings in Windows search box and then click on view advanced system settings and then click on the first settings and then go to advanced tab and then click on change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 gigabyte. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK. And over here it's 16 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM 16 GB. So 116 into 1024. 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5. 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM that is into 1.5. So in my case initial size is 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 gigabyte. I have 16 gigabyte of RAM. So 16 into 1024. I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3. That is 49152. 49152. 4915152. Now click on set over here. Then click on OK. OK. Apply. OK. OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this. Now the next step is to update the system BIOS. So go to your system manufacturer website. So if you have a Dell computer, go to Dell website. If you have Lenovo computer, go to Lenovo. If you have HP computer, go to HP website. So go to your system manufacturer website and then select your model number. Make sure that you select your computer and then find the latest BIOS update available. Now in case of laptop, make sure before you update the system BIOS, make sure battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter, the charger, is connected to the computer. During the BIOS update, your system will restart. Do not unplug the power cable when it's updating the system BIOS. And then after the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. Now the last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So if nothing is working, you can uninstall the game. And then after you uninstall, you can go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, and then restart your computer and then reinstall the game to SSD and then check. Now rest of the steps are for Game Pass user. Now for this, log in with same account in Xbox app and with same account on Microsoft Store. So open Microsoft Store. On the top right here, you can see a profile icon. Click on it. Now click on sign out. Again, click on sign in. Now select the right account over here and then click on continue. And it will be asking for your PIN or password. So enter the PIN or password over here. Now once logged in, open Xbox app and then click on the profile icon on the top left and then click on sign out. Now click on sign in. Again sign in. Now you have to select the same account which you have selected in Microsoft Store. So you have to log in with same account over here. So if the account is different, you can switch the account. In my case, it's different. So click on switch and then select the right account. Click on continue. And then once logged in, you can click on let's play and then launch the game. Now the next step is next step is to make sure date, time zone and region is correct on your computer. So on the bottom right over here, you can see the date and time. Make a right click on date and time and then click on adjust date and time. Now make sure set time zone automatically and set time automatically. Both are on over here. So if this is off, turn it on and then click on sync now. Sync now is important. If you receive any kind of error in red color, just click on sync now once again. Once sync is done, you can go to language and region once over here and then make sure right country, your country is selected over here. Now launch the game and then check. Now the next step is to uninstall and reinstall gaming services. Now for this, copy the first command. The command is provided in the video description. Copy this and then type in PowerShell in Windows search box and then make a right click on Windows PowerShell and then click on Run as Administrator. Make sure that you're opening Windows PowerShell as an administrator. Click on Yes to allow. Now paste the command, hit the enter key. This will uninstall gaming services from your computer, and then copy the second command. This command is also provided in the video description. And on the same window, paste the command, hit the enter key. It will open Microsoft Store, and then you will see install option to install gaming services. Click on install, click on Yes to allow, and then let the download complete. Once gaming services is installed, now you can launch the game and then check. Also install Xbox identity provider. Now for this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft Store website. Over here you will see the install option to install gaming services. Okay, so over here you can see the install option. So click on install. It will prompt you to open Microsoft Store. So click on open Microsoft Store. Now, if Xbox identity provider is not installed, in that case you will see install button or get button over here. In my case, this is already installed, so there is no button to install. That means if you don't see any button, that means it is already installed. No need to do anything. If you see the install or get button, install it and then launch the game. Next step is to start all these services. Now for this, type in services in Windows search box and then click on services. Now find IP helper in the list, make a double click on IP helper, set it to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, and then click on OK. Now find Xbox services. At the end here you can see all the 4 Xbox services. Make a double click on each one of them, set it to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, and then click on OK. Again make a double click, set it to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, and then click on OK. Again make a double click, set it to automatic, click on apply, then click on start if highlighted, and then click on OK. Automatic, apply, click on start if highlighted, then click on OK. Now find Windows Update, make a double click on Windows Update, set it to automatic, click on apply, click on start if highlighted, and then click on OK. And then find gaming services. Here you can see gaming services. Make sure gaming services are running. If not running, you can make a right click, click on start or restart. If it's already running, like in my case, it's already running. In that case, you can stop it. Again, make a right click, stop it. And then restart gaming services. Make a right click and then click on start. Again, make a right click, click on start. Now find Microsoft Store install service. Make a double click, set it to automatic. And then click on apply, click on start if highlighted, and then click on OK. Once done, now you can launch the game. Next step is to repair or reset the game. To repair or reset the game, go to the start menu, click on settings. In Windows 10, click on apps and then click on apps and features. In Windows 10, you will see apps and features. In Windows 11, go to install apps and then find the game in the list. In the search box, you can type in the name of the game, and then in Windows 10, simply click on it and then you will see advanced option. In Windows 11, click on this 3 dot and then click on advanced option. Scroll down. Here you can see the repair option. Click on repair. After the repair, launch the game. Now after the repair, you can try to launch the game and then check. Now even after the repair, if the game is not working, in that case you can perform reset. So over here you will see the reset option for Dungeons 4. So click on reset. You can read this, then click on reset. Now once the reset is done, when you go to Xbox app, you might see the install option. Instead of play, you will see install. You don't have to install it again. You have to close the Xbox app and then open the Xbox app once again. Now, once you open the Xbox app once again, you will see the play button once again and then launch the game and then check. Next step is to delete Microsoft Store local cache file. Now for this, open File Explorer, go to this PC, open C drive. Now open users folder. Now open your username folder. Now open app data folder and then open the local folder. Now open the packages folder and then over here scroll down and find Microsoft Windows Store Service store folder. So scroll down. So here you can see Microsoft Windows Store underscore some alphanumeric character. So open this folder and then over here you can see local cache folder, make a right click and then click on delete. Once this is deleted, now you can launch the game. Next step is to run ws reset command. Now for this, type in ws reset in Windows search box and then click on ws reset. It will open Microsoft Store. Now you can try to launch the game. Now the next step is to run this command. This command is provided in the video description. Copy this command, type in PowerShell in Windows search box and then make a right click on Windows PowerShell and then click on run as administrator. Always open PowerShell as an administrator. Click on yes to allow, paste the command, hit the enter key. Now this process will take some time. During this process, you will see some errors in red color. So if you see any kind of error in red color, just ignore it and let the process complete. Once the process is complete, you will see complete red over here. Once that is done, you can restart your computer and then launch the game. The last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drive. So you can go to Xbox app, click on three dots over here, click on uninstall. Now after the uninstall, then try to install the game to different drive. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to get the game running on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.